Evening, everybody, and welcome to Monday Night Live. We are going live slot car wise with the community. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Absolutely fantastic. So before we get going, we'll just let a few more people stream into the room here. How's everyone doing tonight? Man, it's a scorcher here. It's been hot as balls now for like 4 days straight. It rains. The water literally touches the ground and then evaporates instantly. It is absolutely crazy. Gotta get used to it though. That's what the summers are like. So today we try and answer the question, what exactly happened to the competition pack? Donald Masson, thank you very much for joining me, brother. I appreciate it. Donald is one of my members. Thank you very much, Donald. I appreciate your participation tonight. Robert Fish, you'll find you have yourself a new color for your name. That is because, my friend, I have made you one of my moderators. I hope you don't mind. So now you get to kick some ass while I'm talking away. Hey, Adam, thanks for joining us tonight, brother. Oh, DT and I, Mainline, thank you very much for joining us. I'm okay, yeah. Yeah, the wildfires are going on up north here in Manitoba, or west, more like Calgary, Alberta areas. Oh man, at the beach, there's the place to be watching me. Right on, brother. Awesome. Hey, Mayor, how you doing, brother? Love your track, man. That is such an awesome setup. Absolutely fantastic. Slot Car League of Champions, thanks for joining us. Minnesota, right on. Thanks for joining us. Hey, right across the border, you're pretty much neighbors. Actually, we are neighbors, not pretty much. Thanks, Mayor. I appreciate it, brother. Damn, your set is looking pretty nice, man. I had no idea it was that big. It absolutely looks awesome. Totally kick ass. Happy to share it with everybody. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate it, my friend. And we're going to be doing, for those of you who don't know, we're going to be doing a podcast, and it will be a review of Monday Nights Live. Of course, that's right now. Robert Fish will be doing a review of tonight's conversation. And on Wednesday, I will have my lovely wife, who is currently having a birthday today. So I'm cutting in a little bit of her time right now to go live with the community. So when you say I don't do anything for this community, I sure do. All right. So, Robert, I want to thank you for being one of my moderators. I appreciate it. Yeah. Irene, everybody says happy birthday. Oh, she says thank you. Can you guys hear? I got a really loud fan going in the background. Can you guys hear that by chance? Okay, hang tight. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I had a feeling that might be the case. I'm broke ass. I don't have air conditioning. You buy a 400K house and no air conditioning. How about that one? All right. Going down to, okay, there. All right. That's the best I could do without turning myself into a roast beast. Okay, there we go. I can hear it over my face. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Wow. Hey, how about a shout out? Everybody, what's the temperature in the area you live right now? What's the temperature? Woo! 90, so that's a hot one too. Oh, 70, that's kind of, that's all right. Oh yeah, we've been having some pretty banging thunderstorms too. One hit yesterday and it lit up my fillings in my mouth. I don't know if you guys ever felt that before. Just the electricity in the air just lights up all the fillings in my mouth everywhere I have metal fillings. I've got a few gold ones now and a couple of that white stuff, but the ones that are the old silver ones or whatever they are, oh man, they light right up, and it went off right beside me. Holy, I swear my dog almost jumped right out of his skin. Oh, super! Yeah, it's been dry. It's not raining lots though. It's like it rains hard for like 3 minutes. Like I said, the water hits the ground, and then that's it. It's gone. So I've been checking around, and I still haven't come up with a definitive answer as to what exactly is the reason we no longer have the competition pack. I'm hoping Ted's gonna show up tonight, U of M, and fill us in. Hopefully, he did mention last week that he would pop in and try and answer that for us. So we'll see how that goes. So has anybody got the new AFX Camaros yet? All right, so let's jump right to the obvious then. How about that? How about that review I did today of the up and coming for June of round 2? What do you guys think of that 240Z? Is that not the shit or what? You see what I mean? Even the guy himself says, without the racing livery, it's just a normal car. It's the racing livery that makes us want to buy these cars, right? Does anybody disagree with me? Oh, 2 Viper V-Specs. Absolutely fantastic, Mayor. They're great, absolutely great. They'll go good on your track. Yeah, and you have that new power supply too. Fantastic. It's the way to go. With the V-Specs, you have to run a power pack per track if you're going to run them off the AFX power pack. Otherwise, don't bother. Yeah, they're doing a really good job. I'm only really interested in the racing liveries, but I mean, for a collector who has to have every single one, hey, those regular cars don't look bad. That's all I gotta say. That silver 240 looked absolutely fantastic. It looked great. Yeah, right? Isn't that right, though, Robert? Like, racing livery on all these cars we're buying. what's the effort really? And they look fantastic. Hey Rick, thanks for joining us tonight, brother. Glad you can join us. We're just talking right now about the 240Z. I just did the review on, or at least I did the look at the Auto World new release. Yeah, that silver car is nice. I really like it. A friend of mine had a silver. It wasn't a silver. It was like a kind of like a gray, like not. I wouldn't say it was silver. It was more like a gray, but it looked really cool. Yeah, right. How many high school students can you fit into a 240Z? Well, almost 8. No, numbers don't have to go on everything. That's absolutely correct. But some things you just have to. The 240 and the livery for the racing livery, they did a really good job. I really like how that one turned out. And the pit kit I found was kind of weird too. With the, it looked like the hood was going to lift up on the T-Jet Deluxe pit kit. Looked like it had a hood that lifted up, so you could see sort of, I guess, inside at the chassis. Some good stuff coming up. At least it seems it's nice that they're using their imagination a little bit. I really like the enclosed cockpit on the Top Fuel dragsters. That's looking nice. It's not a lot of effort to put a cockpit over that though, and just keep the mold exactly the same. And that's pretty much what they did. Yeah. Yeah. But I like, if you go to Auto World or look at their catalog, the pit kits that they mention on these little monthly videos they do are only a portion of all the deluxe pit kits that they actually have to sell. They've got so many different types of deluxe pit kits. I was pretty surprised. When Brian Young at ProTinkerToys.com, that's ProTinkerToys.com, when he first came out with all the deluxe pit kits for us to buy, there were 3 choices. I think right now there's something like 20 something choices now of different style of pit kits. So there's lots of stuff there for everybody, and it's nice to see that they have a Super 3 pit kit, and they fixed that. So now they're going with the 7-gear pinion and the 23 tooth crown gear. I don't have any yet. I will definitely be doing a review of the car and the deluxe pit kit to go with it. No, it's not discontinued, Mayor. They're for some reason, I want to say that they were, something went wrong with the color of one of the cars. I don't know where I heard that from. Don't stamp that in concrete or anything. Although I did hear it has something to do with the color of one of the cars. So the whole entire thing had to be stopped, and they had to redo. Yeah, they would have to redo. All the cars were wrong. So from a company's standpoint, let's just take when Brian, okay, so when ProTinkerToys.com, Brian Young, okay, when he has these exclusives done, he has a finished product that he always shows us that they send him so that he can show us and get us all pumped about it, and it allows him to look at the finished car. Hi Mark, thanks for joining us tonight, brother. So it allows us to look at the finished car. So now what I think happened was the chances that that car had already started being built even before Brian gives the okay are extremely high, because this company is under a deadline and they don't want to wait. So I think what happened was, before the car was able to be okayed, somebody said go. And because it's a 2-car pack that came packed together, everything's at a standstill because you need both of the cars to send out any car. And I think that's what's happened. Now, like I said, I could be wrong about the color thing, but I think that's what I heard. I don't know where it came from, and I don't know why I came up with this. I'm certainly not sitting around at home dreaming up these cockeyed stories. So when it was canceled from me, I remember somebody saying something about this. Right? That's exactly it, what Robert. Well, you know what I mean, right? So if they have that one finished car, how many cars do you think they really have finished at the plant? Yeah, right? And let's not forget, they've taken all those reserve orders that they had to back out of, right? So, and then it's astronomical when you're expecting things to happen. You need that money back, and now you're sitting on it, waiting for money. Because I can tell you right now, those competition packs cost them a ton, okay? The way AFX talks about how they have their cars done, that competition pack with the 2-car set costs a ton. Costs lots of money. So for these people to not get their money back when they've forwarded all the money to have these cars made, has got to be killing somebody's pocket right now. It's got to be. We're all sitting here wondering what's happening. We all want it, and yet we can't have it. And there's no solid reason why. Certainly there is. We just don't know what it is. So, yeah, so, you know, and then the other question I've been working on too, and oh my gosh, I cannot understand why it is I can't find any information on where in China exactly the cars are being made. I don't even know. We're talking about the competition pack, Adam. Do you happen to know what happened to them? Maybe with you talking to U of M quite a bit, you might know. Yeah, cars on the screen there, Adam. So, I could be wrong, but I think it had something to do with the blue car. Before we keep going, guys, hit the thumbs up, please, if you don't mind. So, Adam, have you heard anything? Is that blue or green? Kind of greenish. That may be the problem then, I guess. Perception of what color this car actually is. No, is there such a thing, Robert? There's a video of that particular red car being painted? I'll have to have a look at that. Excuse me. All right, so before we move forward, NYC Slots Limited is kindly enough to offer some prizes and some giveaways for my Monday night viewers. In the next coming couple of weeks, I haven't finalized it yet, but it definitely is happening. I will be giving away a bunch of red number 1 GT AFX, brand new in the package, and I will be giving them away SVR style. So that means I will be giving away a brand new red GT40 number 1, and with that, New York Slots Limited will be giving away a front tire pit kit to pair with that. And together that will be the SVR treatment, and we'll be giving that away in the coming couple Mondays. I'm not sure whether it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks, but that's what will be happening. Oh, okay, so there you go. So it's the red car, not the green one. So I knew it had something to do with the color of one of the cars. Yeah, Gene, I've been talking with Gene, and we're possibly even going to give away maybe a few semis. He's really excited to become part of the community and to let people know that he's out there. I told him I would help him if he can, maybe if he would like to help us out. And it's all about what I was saying, guys, about the people in our community who need to be helping us move the community forward, okay? The bigger companies, they don't want to give anything away. They don't want to do anything of this sort, okay? I can tell you right now, I've given away more slot cars than AFX has. I've probably given away more AFX slot cars in the last year than AFX has in the last 10. Now, with NYC Slots, they're just really eager to become, to help out with the community, and I'm absolutely for that. And because of that, they're willing to help me put together a few, of course, the SVR treatment for you guys. Once again, so essentially there'll be. You already have the red number 1. Well, I'll have 2 other versions of the GT40 that you'll be able to take home with your pit kit. See, so I told you guys before I would do my best to find these companies that want to help us out and not just take our money and do nothing for us. I sell lots of product for lots of these companies that everybody here buys their cars from, and nobody, not one person wants to help me out, not even with the 5% off coupon. That's how ridiculous this is. So, Gene at NYC Slots Limited, I told you I would shake your hand all night, brother, and I'll do so. And like I said, guys, if you buy something from NYC Slots, send him a message and let him know SVR sent you, because he will give you a discount. Absolutely will. Let him know. Okay? It's GMC 2006, I believe, is his. Yeah, well, that's just it, right? Because nobody wants to help. Oh, hey, Ryburn, thanks for joining us, brother. Yeah, that's just it, Adam. This is the point I'm trying to make. Auto World won't warranty their product. AFX will warranty their product, but won't offer anything for the community until, like I said, I have, or one of you guys gets 4,000 subscribers. I've got 1,300. Took me a year and a half. Holy cow, man. So Yeah, so like I said, I'm looking for any company that wants to do business with the slot car community. I will definitely make sure that that they find us. Because I really think it's only fair. We spend a lot of money, and I'll tell you what, all these businesses are growing now. If you have a slot car business and it was about to die out 2 years ago, okay, I can tell you right now, your business is slowly slowly scraping its way back to life, right? People like, oh my gosh, OS3, just saying that name, okay? So there's a lot of people who are coming up now in the last few years in their businesses, and it's absolutely because of everybody here in this chat room right now. And out of all of those businesses and everybody I've dealt with in the last year and a half, the only person that wants to give me and our community a discount is NYC Slots. I know, it's brutal, eh? I push it like I'm retarded, but I want you guys to know that there is somebody out there who wants. Plus, he's got great inventory. He's got a whole bunch of rigs, $50 Canadian, brand new in the box. Hey, every time I give the offer to give away a semi or a car, the semi goes first. Yeah, it absolutely has, Adam. And it's all about just posting regularly, right? Slot car wise, that's why I always tell everybody, look at Patriot Hobbies. He's got his whole hobby farm thing going on there. Absolutely fantastic, man. You can only slot cars are great, but everybody likes to see different stuff, man. You know, it's pretty nice. I kind of like it. It's very good. Yeah, and Jeff, see, that's the problem too, though, because Slot Car Crazy doesn't. He won't pump anybody. Yeah, he wasn't. When I refer to anybody over 14, over 4,000, he's the one that I think of when it comes to HO. And I'm sorry, unless somebody can prove me wrong, but he doesn't do anything to bring in new people into this hobby. He just doesn't. Sorry. He's got his following, and he's slowly sliding out because he's unfortunately in this business of the millennials taking over from the baby boomers. There's no room for static. It's a go kind of world, and everything needs to shift in that direction. I just wish it would have been nice if Troy would have pumped me up when I asked, or pumped anybody else up when he was asked, but he chooses to stand firm on what he does. So that's I guess that's unfortunately, and obviously Slot Car Crazy hasn't been talking to AFX about doing any type of advertising or any type of giveaways, or they would be giving him pens and stuff to give away. Because, yeah, Vito Man 50, absolutely. Absolutely. I think something happened. I don't know the story, Adam. I actually wanted to do when I was going to do my video series on HO slot car producers, I'd actually sent him a message. I was hoping to get him first, but I don't know what the story is. Yeah, it's he's very knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable. Yeah, Troy's very knowledgeable. Troy, like, hey, I won't lie. Troy's got 5 times as much knowledge as I do. Oh, is that what it was? Okay, well, I can see that because I can tell you right now, if my situation wasn't the way it was, I probably wouldn't be producing slot cars either. Where the heck am I going to put that giant track and store all my cars? Doing this kind of thing is the kind of thing that you do when you're sort of comfortable and things are rolling on a semi-level in your life. This is really hard to do. Look at Scott from Scott's House of HO Racing. Trying to produce regular content when you don't have the stable footing is really, really hard, and I totally get that. 100% get it. Yeah, you know what? It was Slot Car Crazy who it was the Peugeot commercial from ProTinkerToys.com with Brian Young when he the very first. It's what brought me back to slot cars was that blue Peugeot, the 908. It was that video that Brian put out from ProTinkerToys.com, and shortly after that, that's what caught me. And then I seen Troy's video, Slot Car Crazy. Then I seen his videos, and from there I was like, oh my god, right? And I instantly formed my plan because I knew right away this is what I wanted to get myself back into, because like most people, when I was younger and before life got in the way, as you all seen before, I had hobby in my life. I had a huge train set. You guys all see me in my little tuxedo at my papa's house, and me and my brother with our AFX Aurora set. And I tell you right now, do not touch the prongs on the power plug on the old AFX racetracks, because it'll stand you up on end. Oh my gosh, my papa was laughing. I went to pull it out of the wall and I reached behind the plug and I touched the prong. Woo! Lit up. Yeah, I like the information Scott has, you know? Absolutely. Yeah, that's why as soon as I get everything figured out, Scott's going to be a feature. And yeah, definitely. Man, he's got so much stuff going on. And without Scott, I would have never have gotten into 4 gears. Never have gotten into 4 gears. Because the dragsters, man, they're awesome. Yeah, Terry does really good tech videos. Absolutely does. You see, and that's what we need a little bit more. There's not a lot of videos I notice right now. And hang on a second. Did somebody say that? Uh-oh. Did I hear somebody say that we're down one video maker in the slot car community now? Did that just blow right by me? Where are we? Yeah, what happened to Patriot? Well, that's news to me. So no more Patriot. Stockpile Hobbies isn't quite out the door yet. He is on the fence. He did something that I didn't even think was possible. Stockpile Hobbies got himself to 1,000 subscribers before he got himself to 4,000 hours watched. I had 12,000 hours watched before I had 1,000 subscribers. So I never had that problem. I can understand that problem, because the night that I got 1,000 subscribers, he got 1,000 subscribers the same night. But he wasn't able to get monetized because he needed 1,000 plus watch hours still. Yeah, he has the silver. Oh Jesus. Silver Reserve. Oh man. Silver. Come on, Steve. What is it? I'll have to look back and get back to you guys on what Steve's other guitar site is. But he's still got the drag strip. I think what happened with Steve is he got himself mixed into how easy it is just to make a quick short and get a couple thousand views on it. The short that I just did for Fleetwood Mac, I put out 3 shorts. They were each 15 seconds long, and between the 3 of them, I got 6,000 views. Okay, one of them got 2,500 views. Now, that on my graph of people, that on my graph of views, okay, skews what I skews the watch hours, and it skews the amount of people who actually watch the video. Okay, the reason being is you don't make anything off those shorts. The shorts is a different category. You make very little money off shorts. For instance, that 2,500K people who watched my very first Fleetwood Mac video, I made 90 cents off that. 90 cents. 25K. And that was one. There were 3 of them. The other one had 2,000K and then 1,500. But it's not a lot. Yeah, Royal Constrictor, thank you very much for joining us. Who else we got here? Did I miss anybody? Slot Car League of Champions, thank you very much. Southern Slot Racing, thank you very much. Chris, thank you for joining us. So I do think I'm going to try and talk Steve into, I think Steve just needs some motivation. He went in the direction of his guitars because that's his passion, and I totally get that. And he does have his car channel too, which he's monetized on. He already earns off his car channel. But the slot cars, he's really interested in it. And like I said, I think he just got caught in the shorts trap, because once those numbers, those watch numbers start flying up, you know, in an hour, I could possibly get like 150 people who watch. But some shorts will get caught right away, and you'll get 2,000 watches in 1 hour. Now that looks fantastic, but like I said, it doesn't pay shit. So I think that's it kind of caught him off guard. And it's really too bad, because Steve was actually he was at it before I was. I think Steve ran into trouble when he started mixing it in with. He had some other thing. The hobbies part of his slot car reviews. I think it was Bronies or some sort of rap girl. Hey Scott, we were just talking about you. Your ears have got to be burning, brother. Thanks for joining us, man. We were just talking about how everybody needs your info. Slot cars and guitars, that's a good idea. Hey, very few of us actually just do specific slot cars. Like, for instance, myself, I like to mix it up a little bit. I go to the car shows, I fart around with my drone. I'm still waiting for that, the parachute guy. Haven't forgot. And of course, I got my styrofoam plane just ready to roll. Yeah, you almost need to copy and paste that, hey Scott? Just like, hey guys, woo! Big list of people. Shout out to like 30 people. Yeah, absolutely, brother. Glad you're here, man. Absolutely. Yeah, I ordered a big parachute guy, not one of those little ones. I ordered a bigger one. It's coming in this like this tube or whatever, and it's got like a cloth parachute. It's a bigger one. Should be pretty good. So Scott, you missed earlier. I was talking how NYC is going to sponsor our Monday night slot car live on Monday nights. NYC Slots Limited. I'm going to give away some GT40s, and NYC Slots Limited is going to give away front tire pit kits. 22036 to give to the community and to all the great people on our chat tonight. Not tonight, coming up in the next few weeks. Like I said, it's happening. First I got to get the stuff. So I don't have the stuff. It's on its way. So I cannot give away what I do not have. So that's the story. That's the only person, Scott, I was saying to the group here that I could find that wanted to give our community any discounts. So like I said to everybody else, Scott, if you need to buy a new slot car, stop by NYC Slots Limited. Let them know SBR sent you. Let him know you have your own channel. And he'll hook you up just like he's hooked me up. He wants to become part of the community. And like I said, he's the only one that actually wants to actively give discounts and bring people into his site. And to that, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, I was just telling everybody how you got me going on the 4-gear dragster, Scott. Yeah, yeah, no kidding, eh? Yeah. Well, I got a few cars in the video, the box, that I may sell. Got a little bit more than I thought I was going to end up with, so. So has anybody got the Camaros yet? Right? Right, Adam? Hey, imagine that. Me, Scott, we're sitting at a booth. He's got his table, I got my table. In the background, on a widescreen TV, is our slot car channel playing in the background while we're showing off our stuff on the table. That would be kick ass. Okay, Royal, how is it? How's the gearing? How's the meshing? How does it look? Does it look good? I haven't got mine yet. Should be any day now. I ordered them both, of course, from NYC Slots. Thank you very much, Gene. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, Pookie Brown. It's AFX. And the part number is 22036. It's the front tire pit kit. You need to get that specific one or you won't get the lettered front tires. It has to be the front tire pit kit 22036. And I believe it's there we go. Yeah, Mayor, I'm surprised he hasn't joined us. Do you think you can get him to join us for our live streams? Slot cars and HO trains. Yeah, he does a lot of cool stuff. Let's see, he was at... Yeah, for sure. I'm surprised he hasn't joined us already. Like, he's running parallel to all of us, and yet I've sent him a message. I don't know if he got it. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Maybe he's busy or he has his own stuff going on. But we should all be here, at least as many as possible. There's always a lot of stuff going on, and there's a smaller group. You'll never hear about everything. That's what I like about this. So how it's gonna work is Robert Fish is gonna do the review of tonight's live feed. So let's make sure this gives him something to write about. And my lovely wife is going to do we'll end up doing the podcast for Wednesday night or Wednesday. So Robert will do the review and Irene will do the podcast. We'll see how that goes. See if we can get maybe a few more ladies into this sport. Yeah, pressure is on. We all heard your shit go down, Robert. That's why I chose you, brother. Pro Tinker reviews were awesome, man. No. Yeah, I don't know what happened with last week's live feed. It was supposed to show in the playback. It was supposed to show the live chat and it didn't for some reason. So it's really hard to watch a video where you're literally watching one guy answering or talking about stuff and you can't see what's going on the other side of the conversation. Yeah, it is, you know. It's sort of like, you know, everybody's just getting together, hanging out. Hey, no sweat, man, you know. It's all good. Everybody has their own slot car stuff to talk about or even not. You know? We're here. And that's the best part. It's all about keeping the community busy, keeping the slot car channels going, moving forward instead of back. And yeah. So do we know why Patriot Hobbies isn't doing his channel anymore? He was flying there for a bit. Sure is busy though with his hobby farm and stuff. I haven't seen anything from him in a little while, but then again, there was a couple weeks where there wasn't much going on with me either, so. Oh. Wow. We've been ghosted. Ha 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 ha. That's okay, Gail. Just remind him, our mayor, pardon me, just remind him that we're here every Monday. It only benefit his channel to be here, you know. As usual, we do the rounds, make sure everybody knows everybody else. Anybody who's a creator is going to get a subscribe from the people in chat. Share what we know. Share the people we know in the channels. So, does anyone know Matt outside of YouTube or videos? Anybody know Matt personally? Wow, that's kind of strange. Yeah, there absolutely is, Southern. Oh, the person who normally, Robert, that's gonna be your new thing, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, Mayor, if you could, please. So for anybody who's interested in joining us on the Discord server, Mayor, our Gale Force Raceway will put the address in, and of course you'll just make a request and I'll accept, and away you go. Yeah, well that's exactly it, right, Robert? He's got a lot on the go, so maybe he jumped in this the channel a little too soon. Like I said, maybe he needs to just stabilize a little bit, and then he'll find his comfortable space. You know, it's like I said, you know, and I'm sure Scott knows that exactly how incredibly hard it is to make good content, quality content, while your life is sort of in the air. It's really hard. It's damn near impossible. Um, so yeah, I know myself. I've struggled with it. A few other people you can see. So, you know, it's a come and go thing. The good thing is to remember though that everybody's here waiting. You know. Yeah, exactly, right, brother Scott. It's absolutely crazy. It's so hard when your feet aren't planted and you're. I don't want to make it sound bad, but slot cars is definitely takes a second to living life itself. So when living life becomes close to impossible and things get tough, then unfortunately hobby is secondary. That's right. Got to live first. Got to live first. But it's really nice to know that we have all these great people. Um, like when things got a little bit slow for me there, I always knew that you guys will be there and you'll be here for me, and I appreciate that. And that's why I always do my best to put out quality content that'll entertain you guys, because you guys have all done so much for me. Hey, let's just start with, I would have never have gotten to 1,000 subscribers without every single person in this chat box right now. And I want to thank you guys. I definitely appreciate it. And you know me, I want to share that with everybody, right? I take everybody with me. Like I've always said, if you're over 1,000K, you can do your own. If you're under 1,000K, then I will help push everything. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that's right, Scott. You know, second to none. These guys are absolutely fantastic. I can't thank everybody enough. I'm so appreciative of this fantastic, all of you guys. Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, it's the learning thing, right? You learn as you go. Uh, Literally the last time before I got my channel started, literally the last time I played with AFX cars, they were made by Aurora. So it was a while. Life happens, and you come back to what really makes you happy. And like I said, I didn't really find anything when I came back. I found a lot of interesting stuff that made me want more, but I want more for everybody, not just myself. So that's why I decided to start the channel. Well, you know what, Ryburn? You being here alone is enough. Just everybody being here in the slot channel is absolutely fantastic. Yeah. See now, for my membership, I've created the 99¢. It's the SVR Pit Crew, because I realized that, you know, not everybody has disposable money, but I think pretty much if you want to, you know, if you want to feel like you want to be a little bit, help out a little bit more, $1 a month I think is probably pretty cool. Plus you get to be the SVR Pit member. Woo! That's the new category I've created. Yeah, right. Fun. That's exactly it, Scott. Fun. That's totally it. Fun, fast, and friends. Well, you got to come up with your catch. For me, it was the catchphrase. I came up with my catchphrase. I don't know where it came up. Oh, yes. Okay, so here we are. So for those of you who are interested in the Discord channel, what you're going to do is put in Dan, and then it's a space, and then SVR number 9472. So that's Dan SVR 94 number 9472. It's case sensitive, I do believe. And just send me a request. Oh. There we go. Thanks, Mayor. I appreciate that. I really like in the slot, because then you can do in the slot with, and then your name, or in the slot with somebody else's name, or you could do like in the slot with GT40, or you know what I mean. But I got my own already, so you know, get your heart racing. Ow! Yeah, with the Slot Master, and then some like racing sounds and stuff. Yeah, really catch them off guard, eh? Start off your video with two dirty pigs wrestling in a pool. Yeah, you know what, Adam? I was really hoping that someone would finally do it, and I don't understand why, because the standard form for the Peterbilt truck is the one they're using for every single Peterbilt style semi-truck. Personally, I like the other one. I think it makes a better looking slot car. The one with the arrow, what's it called? The Arrow Star. I like that look with the front, the flat front. But there's absolutely no reason why they can't, because it should make it easier on their pocket. They don't have to paint anything. They're just literally putting the white parts into the package. It would have to be, of course, a special one, but there's absolutely no reason why it can't be done. Brian, yeah, Brian would be a good person to push on that. That's it, the GMC Astro, yeah. Yeah, that's like the semi and trailer that I put my SVR logo on. I wish I had a white blank version of that, so that I didn't have to do up what I did to that truck to get the decal on there and stuff. You know what, Adam? I would go with a flatbed so that you could tow around your other slot cars on it, or go with the tanker. The box look is fine. It's very basic. Yeah. I think starting off with the box trailer would be a good start. Like, if we can get them to do that, then all they need to do is just keep producing white trucks, and of course, for all we know, the idea could be how about a deluxe pit kit for just the trailers, right? So make it a little bit cheaper because you're not adding the chassis. You just got an empty trailer. So let's call it it's a $15 trailer that comes with a variety of stickers to put on it, right? Easy to, yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, I think that would look really cool, Mayor. If you could use one of these trucks to pull around your slot cars on a trailer, I think that would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's in the works. Very nice. Yeah, I have one of those too. Mark Buck actually sent me a. It's the trailer kit. I think it is the flat car trailer. It's the one where the car gets towed on an angle like this. It doesn't sit flat, it sits on an angle. So for my wife's birthday today, I made sirloin steak, baked potatoes, and baked potatoes with onions in them, garlic butter all over everything, and I seasoned the sirloin steaks, 2 big ass sirloin steaks. Season them with Lawry's, let it sit overnight. Oh, so we had that for lunch today. And when I'm done here, we're gonna do check out Skip the Dishes. We got a coupon, so we're gonna dump some money on what I hope will be good tasting food. Yeah, we're gonna try this pub place. It's called Leopold's. They got my wife wants to do a whole bunch of appies, so I think we're gonna do like deep fried pickles and whatever else she wants to eat, I guess. Hey, leftover pizza, right on. It's better than what I normally eat. Don't always eat steak for lunch every day, although I'm not saying I'm against it or anything. You know, don't get me wrong there. Damn. I'd steak every day if I had to. Just watch me go. Dare me. So, Adam, if you get a moment, can you ask Ted what his take on the competition pack is, if you don't mind? And how's the new house, brother? Holy, I feel like a dinner roll. Hot and steamy. Rusty magnets? You'll be working on unpacking your house for a while, but you're there, so that's the best part. Rusty magnets. Nope, can't say I've seen any of that. Is that the Slot Car League of Champions? Is that the same for every magnet, or I'm guessing that variations in the amount of metal in the magnet would definitely be a problem. Just attraction magnets. Obviously a high level of steel in them. Yeah, that's an interesting one. I've never heard of that coming across like that. Is it like a heavy scale buildup, or is it just like that really dusty looking rust? The Marchon, they're pretty detailed, if I remember correctly. I'm not overly into them. I see them in passing all the time. To me, they're kind of like Bauer. Yeah, don't use olive oil. Ah, cool. Thanks, Adam. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Be nice to have an answer if we can get something solid. I was hoping to find an answer, like a solid answer before the end of tonight's show, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, slot car dude. He's had a few of those. He collects those. He gets those in Europe though. That's why. See that? Unfortunately, those are the kind of cars that you would buy and put on the shelf, because I really don't think there's enough of them, or parts for that matter. So you'd really be taking a risk if you decided to run it around your track. Ah, thank you, Scott. Okay, I knew I read that somewhere. It definitely had pertained to the paint job. Okay, so the red car is the problem, and my guess is they're having a problem getting it that interesting looking red that they're after. So this is why I guess we are now all waiting. Thank you very much, Scott. Yeah, the candy color, that's what I heard too, that some difficult color. Yeah, I was pretty shocked to get a refund. I was wondering why I was getting money back from eBay. Yeah, I appreciate that. You taking a little time out of your time. Like I always said, Adam, time is the one thing we don't have a lot of, and certainly appreciate when you're spending your time with us. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. What was your temperature today, Scott? Mine was 33 degrees Celsius. Super hot. It's like almost 40 with the Humidex. It was so hot, it literally felt like when you put your arm in the oven to pull a tray out. Yeah. That's the one downside to where I live. We get some really nice summers, but we get some really ugly winters too. No AC, brother. Nope. I wish. Before you came on, I actually had to turn down the 2 big fans I have blowing air in here because I had to turn it into a windstorm in order not to cook. Yeah, I know, but that's okay. I got a couple. I don't have a couple $1,000 right now, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sweat the BA double hockey sticks off for a while before I get that. Oh, and one more window to replace before we get air conditioning. That's all right. I don't mind. Like I said, like a dinner roll, hot and steamy. Cooking with Dan. Yeah, I thought about that. I'm a certified chef, so I could do my own cooking show, you know. Actually, it was going to go live while I was cooking the steaks this afternoon, and I thought, no, that's a pretty rude thing to do, man. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try that. I seen one of those little, it's like, it's a hack. You put 2 holes in your cooler. You blow a fan into your packet full of ice. You blow a fan into it, and then you have a funnel, another hole with the fan blowing air out of it, so that it's all like pure cold air. Need to run the fan in front of copper tubing that's being recycled through a pool of cold water. Oh, that would be the idea. It's pretty much what an air conditioner is, I guess. Yeah, humidity's bad, totally. Sometime this week, I'm going to be doing the extensive cleanup of the of my racetrack. It's been a few weeks now, so I'll be able to do a good cleanup on it. And anybody who's kind of curious on looking for some new ideas, I'll share mine. You're more than welcome to steal them from me if you'd like. That's just how we roll around here. Gonna be getting down and dirty, pulling out the 99% isopropanol. Damn, so that red car is the problem. I wonder how long that's going to take. So the way I had it described, Scott, for the competition pack, that red car, what do you think the chances are that those cars were almost finished before the sample car made it? My theory is the line was almost finished being run before they sent the sample car. Because it reminds me of, like I was saying to everybody here, like when Brian has his exclusive, we see the finished product. Brian gets a finished car to show us all. But what do you think the chances are that the company has carried on and continued making those cars in hopes that Brian's going to say, yeah, it looks good? Right? To retool the color. is a lot easier than having to do the repaint on the car. So the question would be, do they overpaint, or do they have to strip the cars clean again to get a better paint? Yeah, right. You know what I mean. DT and I. That's exactly it, right? Yeah, I'll take. So what color is that red? Why don't they just call it a different color red? Fuck, who would know? I mean, fudge, who would know? How am I gonna know if that color red is off by like 3 color splotches or whatever? Yeah, that's very well could be what the case is. The paint didn't get mixed properly. It looked different in the different light that they were looking at it in. What kind of light do Chinese people use, and what kind of light do Americans use? I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Who knows? Suppose anything could happen these days. Right. See, Adam, that's exactly what I was pretty sure about that, because they're on a tight line. And if there's a problem with the car, if there's a problem, I'm pretty sure that Brian would allow the cars to come through, because who's going to know? Yeah. Cheaper LEDs. The LEDs are cheaper. Like I said, Auto World has got to be stuck sitting on millions of incandescent bulbs. The problem with red is it looks different in different colors. If you got a little bit of shade on red, it gives it more of a darker, deeper look. And of course, if red is lit up, it has a less intense. Yeah, and it's also it may be actually it may be sticking it out there too much. I think. Why do we have to have such an extreme color on the car? Um, I don't know. The pack looks fantastic. Like I said, anybody who doesn't know exactly what color red that was supposed to be, it wouldn't make a difference. I don't care if the red is off by 2 colors on the color palette. What difference does it make to me? I understand though that when you pay big bucks for something, you should get exactly what you pay for. So I get it. I see it from both sides. But in the end, he's paid for something and it needs to look right. Yeah, LEDs and aluminum pins, brother. That's exactly it. That's the way it should be. Yeah. That's another reason why I like the AFX front tire pit kit. Comes with the extra pin. Comes with steel guide pins. Always like that. People ask me where I get them from. Well, if you look at my cars, just about every single car I show has a front tire pit kit on it. That means I have all those extra pins, because AFX cars already come with the steel pin. All right, guys. So, like I said earlier, it's my wife's birthday today. The beautiful soul she is. I need to join her and eat some cake and order a whole bunch of junk from our local pub and have it delivered. Or she's gonna, or I'm gonna. Someone's gonna. Let's skip the dishes or something. Can't afford it regularly. It's a 50% off coupon. So I'm in. Can't afford it any other way. So, yeah. So Discord tonight. I will check in super quick after the live stream, just to invite people in if anybody has sent me a invite. And yeah, she says thank you to everybody. So once again, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight on Monday Night Slot Car. I absolutely appreciate everybody who's here. Guys, thank you very much. It's this type of interaction with the community that makes us grow. And having a few creators here is exactly what I like. It's exactly what we need. Scott, I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Gale Forest Raceway, thank you. DT and I Mainline, thank you very much. Southern Slot Car Racing, thank you everybody. Adam, I want to thank you for joining us. Jeff, thank you very much. Rick, thank you, my friend. You the man, Rick. You know it. Thank you. To everybody else, I want to thank you for joining us. And we'll see you very soon. Stay tuned for, of course, Wednesday's podcast. And we'll see if possibly Mr. Robert Fish can put something together from tonight. Next time, I think I'm going to have to wear a gorilla suit and give him something to talk about. All right, guys. I want to thank you all. Absolutely fantastic. Have a good night, everybody.